the rapid developments of the 50s and 60s was, I think, important in terms of exercising new ideas to solve problems, particularly in the military world. The Army did a whole bunch of VZ programs that were looking at everything across the board. And I think that informed their decision about what was most practical. And once they selected, the conventional helicopter to do most of their needs, and certain platforms became what I'll call incumbents, the life of these helicopters is 20 plus years, and once you do, the industry is constantly upgrading their aircraft. So rather than developing new aircraft, we found that it was easier for the services really just to upgrade what they had rather than going through the whole battle of new competitions. And the necking down of the industry really sort of eliminated a lot of competition. And you, of course, have the OEMs who, quite understandably, are very defensive of their programs. And all of those factors combined to make it a very high bar to penetrate that industry. And that has changed definitely over the past 10 years, and even more so over the past 5. There's been a recognition that, well, I think within the customer community, within the Defense Department, that they can really leverage small business to develop innovative ideas much more rapidly, much more economically than these huge contracts with, the large OEM type companies, where it's very expensive it's almost like you can't afford to meet a good idea. And so I think the department has turned towards small business, particularly in these areas like unmanned aerial vehicles, where the cost structure of the smaller companies allows them to do the work at a much, much lower cost and much more rapidly, because they don't have bureaucratic hurdles internally within these companies to slow them down.